What is going on, guys? We're back with another video, and I know I'm late, but that's fine because, at the end of the day, it's my opinion. Let's be honest, even the people making videos when the news came out, they were late because pretty much the entire country's seen that Andrew Luck had retired. If somehow you didn't see it right now, maybe you took an early nap like I did because you had a long day. I don't know. Maybe not. But basically, Andrew Luck has retired at the age of 29, which is a crazy shock, coming off of a very solid season, debatably his best season of his career, winning Comeback Player of the Year and playing on a very talented roster. They've had some great drafts over the last few years, and honestly, we're probably gearing up for a potential championship run. They actually do have a pretty solid team, and it sucks because they finally seem to have a little bit of protection for him, but he's felt, at least from what I've understood, that he's going down a path of being injured again, and he's sick of the pain and just the way things have been unfolding over the last several years of his career, ever since really 2015, and then, after 2016, he completely missed a full year. I know it's going to be hard for most Colts fans because even from my standpoint, it's anyone's decision. You can't really tell anyone how to live their life. Andrew Luck seems like one of the most humble, if not the most humble quarterback in the NFL, a guy that just doesn't really spend his life on social media. Doesn't seem, maybe it's more of a local thing, but doesn't seem to be in commercials, really stayed away from the limelight other than obviously being a star quarterback. This just seems like a decision that he feels is the best for him. Obviously, leaving a lot of money on the table. Obviously, the Colts aren't going to let him have that money. I sure as hell wouldn't. I'm just saying. From both standpoints, one, I say suck it up, play through the injuries, and then on the other hand, he doesn't owe anyone anything. So, it's a pretty respectable decision. In the peak of your career, even though he is, a little bit injury prone and, the things he's gone through. I honestly think this isn't the last we've seen of Andrew Luck, though, because, the way he was talking about it almost seemed like he needs a break. I feel like 2 years down the line when he's fully healed, there's no, no injury issues, I think he might give it another go. I really do. I think he might come back and say, you know what? Let's try this thing again. It's only been 2 years. If you guys will have me, let's give this thing another shot. Because Jacoby Brissett, even though he has, potential, the first year he played for the Colts after the trade, he was actually okay. It wasn't great, but, that was a different Colts team. 2017 Colts team is nowhere near as good as 2019. They had a really good draft in 2018. So, Jacoby, he could set up, if Madden knows anything, and Jacoby's going to win the MVP, he's going to win a Super Bowl. But, I don't know. The Colts are a good enough team, I think. Maybe the receiving core is not as great yet, but I think Jacoby's good enough to take them to the playoffs. Maybe not year one, maybe year two, though, depending on the contract situation. I don't know what kind of contract, he's on here. But yeah, the one thing that I kind of want to address is the booing. I don't really, it's hard to tell because obviously when you're filming the booing, it's on your side, it could sound very loud. But the way I looked at it, didn't really seem like it was super packed there. So I really don't know. It's a tough one, man. I'm really more focused on the reaction and how people are gonna react and the decision itself rather than how it's gonna affect the Colts, because obviously it's gonna affect the Colts majorly. But Jacoby is at least, when it comes to teams losing their starting quarterback, the Colts are up there for teams that are pretty ready for it. Jacoby's probably better than some of the NFL starters at this point. Not a whole lot of teams, but a few of them. And I don't know, it's just a complete shock. It's a huge move because, once again, it's a star quarterback. It means a lot more than other things like other players going out for injury. It's easily the biggest move that's happened so far in the offseason. I'm trying to think, is there anything bigger? There's really not much that you can really say that's bigger than other than maybe like the Jags paying a ton of money for Nick Foles or something. But other than that, this is easily the biggest news we've seen. And I don't know. I hope he's making the right decision. I haven't really paid attention to the Colts. Was he injured again? What's the story? Because he came off of a comeback player of the year, a really good season. Like I said, probably his best season in his career. You know, he had slightly less yards, slightly less touchdowns than 2014. However, he had a better passer rating and was more accurate. So, I mean, I don't know. This is really shocking. Just to come off of this, like, 29, obviously he's about to be 30. The crazy thing is that Adam Vinatieri's still there and Andrew Luck is gone. That's the wildest thing. It's like Adam Vinatieri is going to outlast Jacoby at this point. He's not going to be done. I think we're going to see more of Andrew Luck in the future. His retirement didn't seem like a sure thing. I see a Brett Favre here, okay? I see Brett Favre coming back to the Colts, playing hero, unless Jacoby just kills it, but let's be honest, he was pretty much a product of the Patriots system, and obviously that kind of gave him belief in the year following. But I don't know, maybe Jacoby's that guy. We'll see if he's that guy or not. Very quickly here, I can't tell. Obviously, Jacoby's probably pretty stoked, but at the same time, was he ready for this? He's probably like, whoa, Andrew, could you give us a little bit of time? That's the one thing I want to talk about, too, is Andrew Luck just like, I mean, man, not giving them insight pre-draft. I know he said it was kind of like an abrupt thing. Like, I don't know what made him decide it. I know he said the injuries and all that, but, like, just out of nowhere, week 3 in the preseason. I mean, that is just so bizarre. I don't know. I can kind of understand why the fans booed. They probably booed for the wrong reasons. They booed because obviously Andrew Luck's leaving them, and they see it as a weak moment. But the way I would boo it is, it's kind of like a shot at the organization. It's like, I know it's completely about him, and it's supposed to be, but like you can't give him a little bit, like just, hey, just so you know, I've been mulling retirement here. You may want to draft a guy. Nope, just week 3. Hopefully Jacoby's ready. See you later. But anyways, let me know what you guys think. I don't know if I showed the tweet I had, but ironic timing. Like, what are the timing chances of that? Or I don't know. I just don't know. But hey, it's the way the NFL works, isn't it? Like I said, I think we'll see him again. Maybe we won't. I don't know. But anyways, probably a rebuild later today if you're interested in that. And let me know in the comment section what your opinion is. If you're a Colts fan, let me know. Were you booing him? Were you surprised? Are you really mad? I don't know. Let me know in the comment section below. Anyways, if you're new to the channel, maybe subscribe, like the video if you liked it. Follow me on Twitter, Jeromepkr, and hopefully I see you guys next video. But until next video, see ya!